to just do the dump the airbags like we discussed. Just hit and release this manual dump. Make sure puppy dog or people is not under that step, because it'll end up getting pretty close to the ground by the time we're dropped. But now what happened is, you know, we probably kept a little bit higher up in the front and dropped all the way in the back, and it took a little bit of that incline out. Now normally when you level the coach, you're just going to hit auto level. When you hit auto level, that blue light blinking is indication that the system's working. Anytime you hit auto level, the first thing that happens is that air dump. So if you've already done the air dump and you hit auto level,
I was going to ask you if you have to dump the air before you can level.
If you hit auto level, it does the dump for you. But if you done like what we just did and you hit the manual dump, it's already dumped the air, but there's a time delay built into the system to allow for that to happen. So it might make you think the system's not working properly, but it's just, it is working properly. It's just got a little time built into it so you can drop before the jacks start dropping down.
That's telling us the air is gone?
Correct. And the idea behind dropping the coach as far down to the ground as possible before you start jacking it up is the major advantage of having a diesel pusher versus a gas rig. If y'all had leveling jacks on that coach, there's no way to drop the body closer to the ground before they started running, so you're always going to be higher up off the ground than where you started. On this coach, a lot of times you can actually be lower and closer to the ground, so you got a shorter step and shorter up into all your compartments and still get level.
Yeah, that's
why is it beeping like that?
So that beeping and this light says jacks are down, don't move the coach.
Oh.
If I was to depress the park brake and start rolling the coach, the jacks would automatically come up. But chances are, if you're going down an incline like we are now, they'll probably do some pretty good damage to the jack cylinders. So you just don't ever want to touch the park brake and release it when that indicator's going. 4 red lights and nothing else going on over here says jacks are down, we're done working. If you wanted to go into manual mode, there's no manual button. You just press the switch for extending or retracting the jacks, and you're always running 2 jacks. You're never running just only 1 jack. So these buttons are passenger side, that's driver side, and then front and rear. So say that I auto leveled the coach, I started running my ACs and all my AC condensate's dripping off right here by the front door. I don't like that. So what I would do is just go into manual mode, extend the front of the coach. You'll feel us come up a little bit, and then I'll extend the passenger side of the coach. And that way, that'll probably get my water going off on the side of the coach I'm not hanging out on. Whenever I'm going to get ready to get on the road, all I simply do is hit auto store. That's going to bring the jacks back up and flip a switch to make the coach air back up to ride height, and that's all going to happen automatically. All we need to do is wait for this indicator to go out. Once that's gone out, we'll get out and look around the coach, make sure the jacks are up, make sure the coach is fully aired up as well. If you didn't air up the coach fully and you got rolling, you'd feel it bumping around. If you went to about 4 or 6 miles an hour like I mentioned earlier, it'll go ahead and air up automatic. This little amber light here is indicating where we're low, which would make sense based on the incline we're on. We're low in the front. The system's on, that's always going to be on. We could take off and start driving right now, and I think the system won't